I have a son in junior high. Now every day it's the worst. It's like, hey, buddy, how was your day? Good, great. Do you have homework? Geometry, do you think you can help me with it? I just want to look at him and go, you know what? Screw it, you'll never use it.
That's Darlene Westgore, last year's funniest mom in America.
Your father was a musician. I'm a comic. You're a waiter, sweetheart.
And this year, Nick Nite is at it again.
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, where I work part-time as a Hooters girl.
You can't be no thug and have asthma.
My last name is Alvarado, which is Spanish for single parent. Oh my God, you're English. Whoa!
Nick Nite's Search for the Funniest Mom in America 2 starts now. Beginning last fall, hundreds of moms tried out at 50 comedy clubs across the country. The prize? $50,000 and a chance to create her own TV show for Nick at Night. Tonight, the best of the best will face off at New York City's legendary Laugh Factory. 10 moms will be chosen to live together in a lavish penthouse and compete in a winner-take-all battle hosted by legendary TV mom Katie Sagal. Let's meet our first semi-finalist.
Paula Bell, show her some love.
I'm Paula Bell. I'm from Los Angeles, California. Being a mom has inspired my comedy. I have one daughter that's in love with me and one who's not too fond of me, so there's a lot of humor in that.
In any town I go to, I'm a regular, average-sized human being. In Hollywood, I'm a big, huge, fat slob. Everybody's so thin, girls are walking in and out of doors without opening it. Well, I'm a little schizophrenic, you know. I got married too young. Somebody should have stopped that ceremony. Walking down the aisle with a backpack on. All the young girls, they want to go down the aisle, parachute down in the big dress. Taking those little steps. Here I come. You know why they have you take those little steps? To get used to the shackles. It's not marriage, it's Shawshank.
I felt it was good. Thank you for having me, Nick at Night. I love me.
Hi, my name's Ruby Nicholas. I am originally from Philadelphia and now live in Denver.
It's good to be in New York. My parents are Pakistani, and yeah, I know, right? Your cab driver, my parents.
My very first time on stage was the videotape that got me to this level of a competition. This isn't really what I do. I'm like a financial manager. I manage budgets all day.
I used to call out of school, pretend I was my mom. I'm calling to tell you Ruby will not be in school today. For today, we celebrate the Holy Festival of the Blind Goat.
A comic told me in Colorado, they're all gonna hate you because they've been doing it for years.
My name is Donna Mary. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Winning this competition would just open up so many different doors that I've been trying to kick down for so long. Y'all, I'm gonna get ready to reintroduce myself. And I want y'all to clap like y'all invited me over for dinner. And I told y'all no. Yeah. The audience was really great, and they gave me love, and I gave them love back. I'm sorry I'm late, but they ran out of big towels at the hotel, and I had to drive with a face cloth.
I'm Just Jay. I'm from Denver, Colorado. I just want to show that females are just as funny as the guys. I see a lot of ladies out here dressing real nice, real pretty. I can't do that anymore, because I have a 204-month-old. I couldn't be funny without my son. He's my whole act, and I wouldn't have anything else to say. But I blame my mother the reason why we got beat up all the time. I do. I grew up in the inner city. She gonna raise me like we lived in the suburbs. You know, we gonna have book club meetings and stuff. Why? They find out we can read. You know what they gonna do to me? I won. Can I get my check? Ladies, go home. Your kids are calling. That's why I am America's funniest mom.
Whatever, get off of her.
I love kids. I love to play with kids.
I'm Emily J. I'm from Roy City, Utah. My sister has a little baby and she brought him over to my house last week, so I went and got a ball and I rolled it to him and he screamed and he wouldn't roll it back. I guess bowling just isn't his sport.
I love the one-liners. That's my favorite.
So last week my son brought home a ferret and he said, "Hey Ma, do we have anything warm we can put over it?" And I said, "Sure. How about the Buick?"
I love the little hand gesture you do. That was
funny. Yeah,
that's a great little catch.
The jokes suck.
I've met a bunch of the other moms, and at first I was kind of intimidated by them. I thought, oh, they're all so funny, and they're funnier than me. This sounds like therapy, doesn't it?
I'm Lisa Alvarado from Los Angeles, California. When we used to sit, my whole family, around the TV and watch Bill Cosby, the whole room was just electric with laughter, and I'm like, I want to know how to do that. I am Latina. My last name is Alvarado, which is Spanish for single parent. My experiences today, it was hard because of the way I look.
So plastic surgery has gotten a lot less expensive this year.
I'm like 65. I knew that they expected me not to be funny.
Lisa, can you go get us some chicken?
I can get you a little can of whoop ass. I think I proved them wrong tonight.
I'm not even the typical Latina, you know? I don't fit in just because I was pregnant in my late teens, you know? My mom was total pressure. She's, hurry up, your little brother's already a grandfather.
I'm Sherry Davy. I'm the mother of a beautiful daughter. I've lived in this country so many years. People still mimicking me like mad. It's incredible. Like, I walked into the theater tonight. This woman overheard me speak. She's like, oh my God, you're English. Whoa! Cup of tea. I'm like, you're laughing. I don't talk like that. And how come it's okay to make fun of me, but it's not okay to go up to somebody else and be like, oh my God, you're Indian. Ooh, goodness gracious me, welcome to my convenience store. How come that's not okay? I am not a British woman. I am an American with an English accent. I wasn't raised here, but I was born in New Jersey, so I'm an American. And Americans do come with funny accents. If you don't think that, then you haven't been to Tennessee.
You write it on your hand?
Yes, this is what I always do. This is my thing. This is my ritual.
You know it.
I do know it.
You know it.
But you know what?
I've just touched your bosom. My
Yes, you
husband
did. Believe it or not, I do live in Brooklyn. It's a very hard place, very tough. It's the first place I ever heard the expression, move your freaking wheelchair. I'm not kidding you. Somebody said that, I swear to God. And it was a blind guy. I'm not kidding you.
When we come back, we'll meet our second group of semifinalists and make a very tough decision. Which 10 moms will make it to the penthouse for a shot at $50,000 and TV stardom?
Mama, that man just farted next to the tater chips.
And later, legendary TV mom Katie Seagal will stop by to let them know what they're in for.
For all of you, this could be the chance of a lifetime.
Next, on Search for the Funniest Mom in America. We're halfway through our semifinals at New York City's legendary Laugh Factory. After months of tryouts, the funniest moms are facing off tonight for 10 spots at our lavish penthouse, where they will compete in a winner-take-all battle for $50,000 and a chance to create their own TV show for Nick Nite. Let's meet our next semifinalists.
I'm Donnelly McBride. I'm the mother of one. My mom is Thai and my dad is Irish, so I'm Thyrish. I thought, though, it could be worse. If my mom was from Canada and my dad was from Chile, I'd be a can of chili.
Does this come in a 3X? Because this is fabulous.
I'm sure. My mom lives on a tiny little ranch in Texas. I called her as soon as I found out I was coming to New York, and I was so excited. And she said, oh, then I have the goose nipple. And I said, you have goose pimples? And she said, that's what I say, I have the goose nipple. Oh!
I think people understand cross-cultural humor because if they don't have a family member, they have an experience or a friendship or something that they probably draw from.
I'm Kim Harrison. I am the mother of one. I live in Columbia, South Carolina, and I live in a trailer. I know you're stunned. It's a double wide. It'd have to be.
My dream is to be on Broadway.
They need a bigger size for bigger girls like me. Something like one size fits all, y'all. We have a 7-year-old daughter. She's the most beautiful child on the face of the earth. Big blue eyes, just like her daddy's best friend. And
my name is Dina Casera. I have 3 daughters. I wonder if people a long time ago felt about Christmas the way we do now. Like, I wonder if Mary and Joseph saw those wise men coming up with the gifts and went, oh, crap. Now we gotta get them something. If on the way back to the hotel, I can push a couple of them out of the van. They're nice, but
I got some confessions to make and some secrets to tell. Hi, I'm Angie Montgomery. Oh, I know what you expect me to say. I'm big and sexy. I'm here to tell you I'm just big.
I think when a woman has kids, the laughs just begin.
That's why I got to stay on my son. He wants to be a thug. But I told him, you can't be no thug and have asthma.
I'm Karen Morgan. I'm the mother of 3. My husband, I have to explain, is from Boston, and I'm from Georgia, so our children are bilingual. We were in the grocery store not too long ago, y'all, and this man passed gas on the snack aisle, and my son says, Mama, that man just farted next to the tater chips. My set went great, and the audience was wonderful. Had a good time. I have 3 little kids. At my house, you just go to your closet in the morning and put on the very first thing that strikes your fancy, like maybe a bathing suit with a Christmas sweater, tiara, and some fairy wings. And then you just go out. And that's my boys.
I'm Nellie Coase. Being a mom has inspired my comedy because I think a lot of humor comes from pain, and having children and raising children is very painful.
Whenever I start to feed the baby, it feels like my body's attached to the exhaust pipe of a motorcycle.
The other day I was putting my son to bed and I felt his toenail was a little jagged, and I was like, what's up here? And he goes, well, I've been chewing on my toenails. And I was like, that is sick. Like, why do you chew on your toenails? And he's like, oh, because they taste salty.
Nellie, ask yourself this question. What if there were an earthquake and you couldn't get to a formula store and your breast milk was all dried up? Would you feel inadequate?
Well, I feel inadequate now.
If I win this competition, my sitcom's gonna be The Jeffersons meets Sanford and Son. But we're white.
Hi, I'm Christine Stedman. So my husband and I just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary. Wow, 25 years is a long, long time. My husband said it only feels like 25 minutes with his head held underwater. But my set went really well, I think, because I just kept it going. I tried to keep it, bam, bam, bam. I don't like to have any dead time. He just had a birthday, he couldn't be happier. I bought him a year's supply of underwear. Yeah, for him, that's 4 pair. One for each season. Wasn't even gonna get him underwear, but I came across this really huge sale last summer in someone's front yard. And, oh, hey, he's worth it, all right? He opens them up, he goes, hey, are these Calvin Kleins? I go, I don't know what the guy's name was. Yours now. Shut up, put them on.
We've seen all our semi-finalists. It was a tough call, but after judging them all on originality, the quality of their material, and their stage presence, 4 moms were eliminated. Dina Kucera, Karen Morgan, Emily J, Kim Harrison. When we come back, find out who made the penthouse as they move in and begin the competition for $50,000 and TV stardom. May the funniest mom win. All our semi-finalists gave great performances, but only 10 can be chosen to move into our New York City penthouse, where they'll compete for $50,000 and a chance to create their own TV show for Nick at Night. Let's meet our 10 finalists as they each enter the penthouse.
I'm so excited to be in New York City.
I love this place. This is so not where I'm from.
When I took my DVD to the post office, the guy behind the counter said, oh, my sister lives where this is going. I was like, it's a sign. It was so exciting. Literally the next day, I got a phone call. And I screamed and yelled, and they put me on mute, I'm sure.
When I first came in to the penthouse, it was nice. It was nicely decorated. We get hot water, we get cold water. This is got it going on. Are those apples That's what I want to eat them.
Oh, this is a penthouse? It's a dump. All right, so it's a little, pink. Woo-hoo. I can't believe my uterus got me into this mess. Oh, look who it is.
You made it.
Give me a hug.
I made it. I was excited.
I get up and act phony, but it's just not me.
One of the first things one of the other comedians said to me was, "Skinny blank, what are you doing here?"
Or you skinny.
That was how I was greeted by one of the women.
Oh my God, Jay! Hey guys! I'm curious about Jack. She's on all the time. Rocks.
I'm definitely here to win because my real friends are at home.
Just Jay's a very conversational person,
Gotta have some kind of mementos.
but she doesn't invite you into the conversation.
Somebody get me away from her.
I think from the first moment we met, there has been a little bit of bumping of heads.
Lisa! I didn't see Lisa! What's up, pretty?
Lisa in school, she's one of those kids that just, you try to be nice to them and you want to like them, but you know that she's got a tape recorder in the back of her pocket and she's just gonna change whatever you said.
Oh my gosh, that's my girl right there.
Congrats.
Look at this place. This is the coolest place I've ever seen. Okay, nice rocks. All right.
I think Christine is one of the stronger ones. I think she'd give me a little bit of a run for my money.
Based on comedy, it would be me and Christine. Oh my
The moment I entered the penthouse, I was psyched.
Nellie's a little intimidating when you first meet her. And I was a little nervous about being around Nellie because of her dry style.
I'm not a real pink person, so.
When I first walked into the penthouse, I was just really excited to be here. I was just so excited to see Donna Lee again.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hey, take it down a tone.
You want to not like Ruby because she's just so Valley Girl.
Oh my God, I'm dying!
But you can't not like her because she's just silly.
I really find anything Sherry Davies says to be hilarious.
Actually, we're thinking of adopting. I'd like to adopt somebody.
Do you want mine?
I don't know. Not yours specifically, but I'll take somebody else's.
Now that's Hollywood.
The penthouse is beautiful. I love the penthouse.
We got a big tub.
Donna Murray, if you voted her in school, she would be the cool kid. She's just so cool. You say, Donna, the house is on fire. Word.
When I first ran into the other 9 ladies that's in the show, I sized them up to see, if I couldn't beat them on the stage, who I could beat up for real.
I think I can take all of them.
I don't really plan on winning this.
I don't think I have any competition here.
Yeah, we're sizing each other up and seeing who's going to be the center of attention, the quiet one, who's going to be the one that, might be unpredictable.
You need to put a hat on that hair because if I start drinking, I'm going to think you're on fire.
Paul's very difficult to be around just because she's kind of toxic, actually.
You guys couldn't put me in a house full of dads? That would have been a show.
How long is this cackling going to go on?
I'm gonna win this, or I'm gonna go off in such a horrific way, it's gonna make my whole career. Open the window, she's gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
As night falls on the city, our host Katie Seagal welcomes our 10 finalists.
Hi, girls. Hi. I'm Katie Seagal. Yes, hello. All right, hold your applause. Congratulations for making it to the penthouse. It's fantastic. Now, this will be your home away from home for the next few weeks. Do not be fooled by your surroundings. You are not on vacation. For all of you, this could be the chance of a lifetime. So get settled in. I suggest you use the time to to get to know each other's strengths and weaknesses. You may start out as teammates, but you're going to end up in a comedy face-off, and only one of you is going to win. I will be back to deliver your first challenge. My best advice right now is to get some rest. You're going to need it. Good luck to you all.
Thank you. This season on Search for the Funniest Mom in America.
Your challenge will be to write sketches for the toughest audience imaginable.
One of your fellow moms has decided to withdraw from the competition.
What?
We're going to take the jokes you wrote and we're going to sell them to New Yorkers, the toughest crowd in the world.
Now who's he gonna fight this time? The Grim Reaper?
Funniest mom. So what? I spit out human beings. Who cares?
We had to make our decision, and I'm very sorry, but you will be going home.
And one mom will walk away with $50,000, a chance to create her own TV show for Nick Nite, and the title, Funniest Mom in America. For more of what you've just seen, go to nickatnight.com.